In this video, we're going to talk about a very common technique in machine learning called feature engineering. And we'll go through a few of the nodes that you can use to engineer some new features within a platform or within a workflow within Sway AI. So let's look at this data set here and let's preview it. And this is a tabular data set. It's a CSV file that we've connected to. And you'll see there's some numerical fields or columns or features like revenue, number of units purchased. There's a date field called purchase date, and then there's some string or categorical fields like product name, customer number, transaction number, etc. So the first thing we want to do is we want to convert the purchase date into a date time format because it was read in as a string. So to do that, we use this convert columns node. Once we have the purchase date in a date time format, we use this node called time featurizer, which basically breaks the date into different components. So breaks it into month, day, year, whether it's a weekday or a weekend, what month of the year is it, what week of the quarter is it, all these other features. So that adds about 11 new features to our data set. Then we go to one-hot encoding. One-hot encoding is a way to make the model work better with categorical data. So right now, when we preview the data, product group is a column, and there's 5 different values. But most models work better with numbers. So how do we convert this product group column into several different columns where we have numbers instead of text? What if we create a column for each of the values? So yes or no, is it group 1? Yes or no, is it group 2, group 3, all the way to group 5? And that's exactly what we're going to do. So if we go to one-hot encoding, you'll see that we selected the column to one-hot encode is product group. Sometimes you'll also hear this called dummy variables or indicator variables, but it's converting a column of text into several columns of numbers. So if we look at the output after this, it still has the original product group, and we can drop or exclude this column now that we've converted it. But you'll see here, we've created a bunch of new columns. So product group 1, 0 if it's a yes, 1 if it's a no. Same with product group 2, product group 3, product group 4. And you'll notice product group 5 is missing. And that's because we only need 1 less than the number of total values as columns. Because in this second example here, you'll see if it's 0 for all 4, then this particular record must be by definition product group 5 because it's not one of the other 4 product groups. So that's one-hot encoding. That's another way to add features to our data set. And then the third way I want to show you is called custom SQL. And using this, we can actually write SQL code. We're going to name it table 1 as our source table, which is just the prior node, the one-hot encoding node. And then we're going to create a new column or feature here called average price. And it's just going to be total revenue from the original data set divided by number of units purchased. So we write this simple SQL query here. We save it. And then if you go to preview, you'll see that at the end of our data set, we've added a new column called average price. And it's just simply the total revenue divided by number of units purchased. So that's 3 different ways to engineer new features or to add new columns to help our predictive power in our machine learning model. Thank you for watching.